PlayStation 3.
Oh, and welcome. Welcome to Little Riddle, the quaintest, quietest, and quite categorical.
Yes, the Blue Toad murder files take place in Little Riddle, a quiet little town in the middle of England. But that is until you arrive. A murder takes place right in front of your eyes, and you, one of these four characters, a respected member of the Blue Toad Detective Agency, have to solve the crime. You have to figure out which of these four suspects is the killer, who is lying and who's telling the truth. Blue Toad is like a mix between the old board game called Cluedo, where you have to figure out who's the murderer, and a cartoon. You can choose to play the game by yourself, or against up to 4 friends. That is if you have any friends. If you don't, you can simply ask your neighbors. And if you don't have any neighbors, that means you live in a house in the middle of the woods, all by yourself. And the only person who comes to visit you is the postman, and he's blind, and the mail only arrives once a month. You don't have any TV, nor do you have electricity. You see this video on a phone you stole from the postman, just before you killed him. Anyway, let's continue. The game is basically just a cartoon, with a few questions in between each cutscene. This is probably one of the few games that has more cutscenes than gameplay. But even if that sounds weird, this is quite a good game. It feels like you're a part of an episode of the Midsummer Murders, and you have to pay attention all the time. In the middle of the investigation, the game might ask you some questions like, what was the color of the train you arrived in? This is a creative way of creating a puzzle game. You have to solve all kinds of mysteries. You have to find an old lady's bag, count money, and decode secret messages. And even if you do a mistake, you will be able to replay and figure out the answer. The creators of the game has done a great job of creating a nice little village. And at different times, you'll be thrilled how good a game can look.
Oh no, we're all so sad. Yes, so shocked, no.
The voiceovers are great, and the story is very smooth. The game will make you laugh, as this game has a great amount of British comedy.
Anything to avoid staying in this hotel room any longer.
I heard that.
After you decided who's the murderer, you might expect the game to be over. But there will be 6 full episodes released. The only way to get Blue Toad is by downloading it from the PlayStation Network. This game might have a wordless replay value, but you will be relaxed after your adventure as a modern Sherlock Holmes in Little Riddle. The environment is beautiful, and the people are so retarded that you will feel like home. SickWick gives this game 3 out of 5. No, 4 out of 5. No. 3.5 out of 5. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, otherwise you might be the next case in the Blue Toad murder files.